Ah, Pokemon. Arguably one of the biggest staples of the 90s generation, and still a huge franchise today. There's so much to cover. I mean, we've got the manga, the anime, the toys, the cards, the video games, the board games, the fruit snacks, the condoms. We could go on forever. But today, we're going to focus on the anime, particularly on our hero Ash Ketchum's gym battles. Martin and I have recently been watching the Indigo League episodes of the show, and couldn't help but get as excited as little kids whenever Ash stepped into a new Pokemon gym. What we saw was, well, it was bullshit. This is our back in the 90s look on why Ash Ketchum's gym battles are bullshit.
Let's start from the beginning. Ash comes to Brock's gym in Pewter City with a Pikachu, a Butterfree, and a Pidgeotto. What a great selection for a rock Pokemon gym. Naturally, he gets his ass beat in the first battle. Brock's Onix uses Bind to trap Pikachu, and Pikachu retaliates with a Thundershock, which naturally does nothing against a rock Pokemon. The battle ends with Ash quitting like a little bitch. Round 2, after training Pikachu for 5 minutes, Ash decides to challenge Brock again. This time, he chooses Pidgeotto to face Brock's Geodude and loses. Next up comes Ash's supercharged Pikachu, who fires Geodude with one Thundershock. Okay, that makes complete sense. But wait, there's more. Here comes Onix again, who is somehow now affected by Pikachu's Thundershock. Pikachu lights the gym on fire, which sets the sprinkler system off. Now that Onix is covered in water, Pikachu's attacks become super effective. Fucking cheater. Ash realizes that it would be unfair to beat Brock this way, and quits. Again. Okay, fair enough. But wait, Brock still gives him the Boulder Badge, even though Ash cheated, set his gym on fire, and quit. Great job, Ash, great job.
Next up comes Vermilion City and the Cascade Badge. Ash arrives at the gym to find out that the gym leader's Pokemon are all at the Pokemon Center because Gary motherfucking Oak and all the other trainers have beaten them. The gym leaders, who happen to be Misty's slutty sisters, offer to give Ash the badge without even battling. Misty then agrees to take her sister's place as the gym leader. Okay, so is Ash even battling a gym leader? Whatever. Ash chooses Pikachu to start off the match. Finally, a smart decision, seeing as all of Misty's Pokemon are water type. But Pikachu refuses to battle Misty because she reminds Pikachu that they're friends. Stupid redheaded bitch. So, instead, Ash chooses Butterfree, who ends up losing to Staryu. Next up comes Pidgeotto versus Starmie. Pidgeotto wins to tie the match. Could Ash have a chance at winning his first legitimate badge? No. Team Rocket bursts in and ruins everything. They use a big vacuum to suck up all of the gym's water and the Pokemon. Pikachu comes to the rescue and electrocutes Team Rocket, blasting them off again. For saving the gym, Misty's sisters award Ash with the Cascade Badge. Great. So Ash wins a badge for ending a match in a tie and defeating Team Rocket for the 87th time. I call bullshit on this one.
On to Vermilion City and the Electric Shock Showdown with Lieutenant Surge, who is 8 feet tall. He is a Raichu and loves to make fun of Ash and Pikachu.
Hey, look at this! Baby brought along a baby Pokemon!
Good one. Raichu completely overpowers Pikachu in every aspect, and Ash ends up losing. Later on, he discovers that Pikachu can beat Raichu by teaching him agility, which makes Pikachu faster. Pikachu does better in the second round, but still gets his ass handed to him. Surge tries to finish the battle off with one last Thunderbolt, which shatters glass and destroys the gym. We think it's over, but then this happens.
It used its tail as a ground and dodged the electric shock.
Yeah, Pikachu grounded himself against Raichu's attack. Remember that move in Pokemon? I sure don't. Raichu runs out of electricity. What is he, a fucking D battery? So then Pikachu starts making a comeback and ends up winning. Ash gets the Thunder Badge by using a move that doesn't exist. Well, at least it's better than the infamous dodge move.
Most people would think that Ash would face Erica next in Celadon City because of the game, but the anime went straight to Saffron City after Ash got the Thunder Badge. Here, Ash faces Sabrina, the psychic Pokemon gym leader. The important parts of this gym battle go over 3 episodes, so I'll make this short and sweet. Sabrina uses Abra in the first episode, who evolves into Kadabra mid-battle. Kadabra is definitely the most Asian-sounding Pokemon. Ash naturally uses Pikachu and loses. I sometimes think that Ash forgets that he has other Pokemon. In the next episode, Ash travels to a haunted tower to catch a ghost Pokemon so that he can beat Sabrina's Kadabra. He ends up meeting up with a Haunter who agrees to help Ash. Notice how Ash never actually captures this Haunter, he just becomes its friend. So Ash is hoping that a wild Pokemon is going to go into the Saffron Gym and win the badge for him. In the third episode, Ash returns to the gym with Haunter to challenge Sabrina again. By the time the battle starts, Haunter disappears, leaving Ash alone. Guess you should actually catch the Pokemon next time, Ash. Without Haunter, Ash forfeits the match. Sabrina then turns Misty and Brock into dolls so that they'll play with her. What a fucking psycho. Upset that he's lost his friends, Ash returns to the gym one last time to battle Kadabra. Pikachu gets his ass kicked again, but this time Haunter comes to save the day. He starts making faces at Sabrina and eventually pulls out a bomb. What is this, the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show? Anyway, the bomb explodes and Sabrina starts laughing, and you guessed it, Ash somehow gets a badge out of this. There is so much bullshit going on here that I don't even know where to start. Firstly, Haunter shows up in the middle of a battle between Pikachu and Kadabra, so once again, Ash is cheating. Also, why would Ash win a battle for making Sabrina laugh? He didn't win anything. Finally, Haunter isn't even Ash's Pokemon, so if anybody deserves a Marsh badge, it's Haunter. Yeah, that's right, a wild Pokemon just won a gym badge.
Next up is Celadon City in the battle with Erica. Initially, Ash can't get into the gym because he makes fun of the perfume that they make. So he dresses up like a girl just to get in and challenge Erica. Eventually, the gym finds out that he's disguised himself, but Erica accepts his challenge anyway. Erica sends out Tangela to start the battle off, and Ash sends out his Bulbasaur, who's quickly disposed of by Tangela's Stun Sport tech. 1 point for Erica. Next, Ash gets his shit together and sends out Charmander, who defeats Erica's Weeping Bell. Point for Ash. Erica then sends out her Gloom, who makes quick work of Charmander. What Pokemon should Ash use next? Maybe Pidgeotto because he's strong against grass types? No. Better use Pikachu! Before the final round can begin, Team Rocket shows up and blows up the gym. Literally, I mean everything is on fire. The match is cancelled and everyone starts running out and rushing to save their grass Pokemon. Erica's Gloom is trapped, so Ash manages to save it and escape to safety. Another good deed done, Ash. Have the Rainbow Badge!
This is it. Ash's first legitimate badge is won at the Fuchsia City Gym. This time, he faces Koga, a Poison-type trainer. Koga starts with a Venonat and Ash with Pidgeotto. Again, we get another mid-battle evolution when Venonat evolves into Venomoth and fucks Pidgeotto shit up with Sleep Powder. Ash then sends out Charmander, but then guess who comes next?
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of
So, Team Rocket comes back with another shitty plan to capture the Pokemon, and this time Misty's Psyduck saves the day and sends Team Rocket packing. Wait, Pokemon logic says that Misty should win the badge for saving the day, but no, Koga isn't a pussy and wants to finish the battle. Koga chooses Golbat this time, and Ash goes with Charmander again. The match is fairly balanced, and free of bullshit. After a few well-placed hits, Charmander finishes Golbat off with a Fire Spin, winning the Soul Badge for Ash. Congratulations, Ash. I do not call bullshit on this. Could this be a sign that Ash will start winning fairly? No. No, it's not.
After about a 10-episode break from gym battles, Ash finally makes it to Cinnabar Island to earn his 7th gym badge. He runs into this hippie who asks the worst riddles of all time.
I heard that the gym leader was a guy named Blaine.
His gym is right where you put your glasses.
The hippie, who we later find out is actually Blaine, the gym leader, explains to Ash that the Cinnabar gym shut down years ago and that the island has now become a tourist attraction. Later on, Ash figures out that Blaine still runs a hidden gym in the island's volcano. This is where we find out that the hippie was Blaine all along. I love how he goes from being a chill hippie to being a total asshole.
This poor kid is in way over his head.
The battle starts out with Blaine's Ninetales versus Ash's Squirtle. Somehow, Ninetales' Fire Spin beats Squirtle's Water Gun, and he's quickly defeated. Yes, a fire Pokemon just beat a water type with one of the worst fire moves ever. By this time, we're just going to ignore the fact that type advantage doesn't even exist in the show, so fuck it. Next up comes Rhydon versus Ash's Charizard. Charizard refuses to obey Ash's command, ending the round quickly with Charizard leaving the ring. Ash then chooses Pikachu and somehow beats Rhydon by using a Thunderbolt on his horn. Again, the type advantage system in this show is complete bullshit. Maybe Rhydon should take a few lessons from Pikachu on how to avoid electric attacks. Finally, Blaine sends out Magmar, who quickly disposes of Pikachu, ending the match with a loss for Ash. In the next episode, Team Rocket shows up with rocket launchers, they blow some shit up, Blaine and Ash have to save the island by preventing the volcano from erupting, yada yada yada, back to the fucking battle. Ash gets his rematch with Blaine, but this time Charizard wants the battle because he wants to test his strength against Magmar. Charizard fights the entire battle by himself. Ash rarely calls out commands, fearing that Charizard may possibly kill him. The battle ends with Charizard picking up Magmar, flying around the world, throwing Magmar into the volcano, which explodes upon Magmar's impact. Talk about an epic battle. Now, you can say that Ash did win this one, but I call complete bullshit, because Charizard fights almost the entire battle without Ash commanding him to do anything. Ash didn't win the volcano badge. Charizard fucking did.
Okay, on to Viridian City for our last Pokemon.
On the road to Viridian City!
Fuck off! Anyway, before we get to why Ash's battle is absolute bullshit, we're going to have to set the stage. The Viridian City Pokemon...
On the road to Viridian City!
Giovanni, the leader of Team Rocket, runs the Viridian City Pokemon Gym. At the beginning of the episode, we see Gary lose to Giovanni. How could Gary motherfucking Oak ever lose? Because Giovanni has Mewtwo. Yes, Giovanni owns the first generation's strongest Pokemon. Now how the hell is Ash going to win this one? I don't think a mob boss would accept good deeds, which Ash seems to be so good at. Well, the truth is, Ash doesn't even battle him. Giovanni has to go away on business, which eventually ties into the first Pokemon movie, but we won't get into that. Who does he leave in charge of the gym?
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
No! Yeah, we think the battle of the century is about to begin, and instead we get this shit. Team Rocket might as well give Ash the badge, because we all know they're going to lose. Jesse and James are left with some of Giovanni's Pokemon, so the battle isn't just a repeat of Arbok and Weezing getting owned. Team Rocket uses a Machamp, a Kingler, and Rhydon against Ash's Pidgeotto, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Normally the odds would be against Ash, but he's facing Jesse and James. Ash could send out a Magikarp and win. Anyway, this battle is different from others, seeing as every time a Pokemon takes damage, the trainer gets electrocuted to feel the Pokemon's pain. Team Rocket idiotically sets the device on both ends of the stadium, so Jessie also gets electrocuted whenever her Pokemon are damaged. Eventually, Jesse and James cheat and send out Weezing and Arbok, so Ash sends out Pikachu, who ends the battle with one last Thunderbolt. Togepi then gets a hold of Team Rocket's device and triggers an explosion, blasting them off again. I guess Ash should really get a badge for dealing with those assholes so many times. Still, I wish he got to face Giovanni. He'd learned that he couldn't cheat his way to the Pokemon League. Well, that's the end of our ranting, but there's plenty more Pokemon stuff to come. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time for more Back in the 90s. This is Brody and Martin signing off.